Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, I have a very interesting video today, and my topic is very, um, it's very popular. It's a very good one. The topic is, where is God? Now, I came to this topic um, from conversing with several people, understanding their viewpoints, and understanding how people need to see God based on their own understandings, or they can tend to disprove God based on their own understandings. And I'm not blind to how people view the world, how they view themselves. But what I do is I take in all the information, all the experiences I have with people, and I draw concepts and conclusions that might help me offer another perspective of things. See, I'm not blind to how people have been indoctrinated to see the Bible one way or another. I'm not. I understand these things, but I just want to give people another viewpoint away from all the indoctrination, even of the so-called church, but just a very practical and logical view that we don't even realize that we may have been indoctrinated to. See, many ask this very question, but not understanding how this world indoctrinates us to not even recognize God's voice when it's clear as day to us. From birth, we are fed lies and a false view that trains us to depend on the fallible theories of mankind for our answers, while ignoring our own unique design in the very creation itself, which proves a personal, powerful, holy creator, all which which we all must appeal to as a universal moral standard, and we derive our infinite value of life that differs us from a random, unintelligible cosmic accident. We don't see ourselves as insignificant. Our very lives and the way we live them attributes value to ourselves. Our minds made in the image of a perfect mind is where the greatest evidence of God is found. Remember, true science is observable, testable, and repeatable, where man is just transcribing God's intelligent design, logic, and natural order to efficiently live in balance with creation to further maximize our potential to reflect the glory of our Creator and to efficiently survive. See, but there is a false science, a pseudoscience, purely based on imaginative theories and philosophy with an evil agenda to blind us by the empty desires of our flesh, to distract us from the truth revealed within our spirit. This lying, deceptive world, full of agendas to control and make merchandise of us, wants us to believe we talk to ourselves. How about that? Doesn't make sense to me. If anything, we can be sure of what's going on in our own mind in terms of our wants, intentions, choices, views, and the truth of our thoughts. We don't need to verify what we can be sure of in terms of what we think and what we want within ourselves. Let's ask this question: why would we need to talk to ourselves? God, being spirit, will speak to us within our spirit. This world, being purely material, cannot account for the immaterial things like morality, justice, logic, consciousness in general. But the Bible describes God's nature as his goodness and attributes such as holy, just, eternal, powerful, omniscient, wise, unchanging, immanence, and transcendent, and love. See, God is revealed in every choice we make. His voice, his voiceless, inaudible voice that speaks within our spirit, is revealed in every choice we make, contrary to every feeling within our flesh, contrary to our selfishness. Why we feel bad about telling lies, if we the only one aware of it, convicts us of all our wrongdoings. Just food for thought that our Creator has always been there, loving us through the gift of free will, which is life incarnate. The evidence of life is reflected by the choices we make. Love is free will, not a forceful tyrant who doesn't give us choice. See, the scriptures align with what we experience in our everyday lives. It accounts for the infinite value we give ourselves, created in the image of an infinite valuable God. One speck of animated dust has no more value than another if that's all we are, being predetermined by how unintelligible random chemical reactions and processes account within this moist bag of protoplasm. Now, I'm pretty sure no one considers themselves that way. Consider how much of this world requires faith, of taking the word of man that can't be verified to what we've been told. How much of this world proves to be a lie or indoctrination to push evil agendas every day. See, God would find a way to circumvent all of this by revealing himself from within, where no man can deceive, where your own thoughts and desires are challenged and questioned. Is this really talking to yourself, or is God inaudibly reaching out to you, and the world has led you to believe there are two conflicting forces within us, one being us and the other being, I'll let you figure that out. See, I just want to give you an alternative to think about away from what we've been taught. I'll let you decide based on the experiences you have. Notice that the voice is always contrary to ours, and it's always righteous, while ours is the bad one. We can do bad all by ourselves. So if you notice, I put the definition of conscience, the definition of con and science, and I just want you to read this for yourself, not allowing me to lead you on, but just think for yourself, who is really talking within you? Is it really something you talking to yourself, or has God always been there? So I just want to give you something to think about. Peace out.